Hello and welcome to my review of the Fabuletta Gooseneck Electric 1200 watt kettle. Later in the video we're going to compare the Fabuletta to my $19 Brentwood kettle that I got over 8 years ago. I'm already excited to see how it performs. The capacity of this kettle is 1 liter, so we're going to add in 1 liter of water and go ahead and boil it. We're going to go ahead and tap that leaf icon. That'll automatically set it to 212 degrees, and after a moment it begins heating up. Going to throw in a little time lapse here so you can see the temperature gauge there on the bottom left. On the bottom front you can see there's many different temperatures that you can choose from, which is very nice. It will beep 3 times when it's complete. Let's go ahead and take a look at that boiling water. So far I'm very impressed with this unit. Boils the water quickly. We're going to make some licorice root tea. After setting it back on the base, you'll see that it registers the temperature. And you can also set it to hold the temperature by pressing these 2 buttons at the same time and holding them for a moment. Then it will hold the temperature when you go to brew your tea, or your coffee, or whatever it is you decide to make. See the heat and hold icon lit up on the left side? It means it's going to maintain the temperature while it sits there. Now by tapping the tea icon, the hold will turn on and off. You can also change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius by pressing and holding these 2 buttons for a few seconds. Then it'll change to Celsius, and vice versa. It'll change back to Fahrenheit. In order to change the temperature manually, you need to choose either the coffee or the tea icon. The coffee icon will let you go up to 205, and the tea icon will let you go to 212. Pretty cool, right? In order to choose a preset, just tap on the tea icon or the coffee icon and you can choose one of the presets. As you can see, it's able to pivot on its center point smoothly, and here is the base where it attaches and the electricity transfers through to the kettle. It's got a nice stainless steel top and an easy pour gooseneck spout. Now let's see how long it takes to go from 66 Fahrenheit to 212 Fahrenheit. As you can see in this time lapse, it takes approximately 5 minutes and 41 seconds. One of the things I liked about this was that there was no steam coming out of the gooseneck, and very little heat coming off the top. Once you pull the lid off, of course, there's the steam. Another great convenience is you don't have to worry about burning yourself on the bottom or the base of the kettle, which is nice because it's all covered in plastic. The Fabuletta has a longer cord than this Brentwood 1000 watt kettle that I purchased about 8 years ago for $19. Now, of course, it was a great value, but let's go ahead and see what that time lapse says for exactly the same amount of water. Looks like 5 minutes and 55 seconds on the Brentwood. And overall, I'm much more impressed with the Fabuletta. I definitely think that it holds its value. The Fabuletta was able to brew about 14 seconds faster. I definitely love the beautiful design, the stainless steel. Everything about it is so much better than the Brentwood. I do want to let you know that this product was sent to me by Fabuletta. Thank you so much for sending that out. I do appreciate it. Yes, of course, it is better than the Brentwood in a variety of ways. I really like the fact that I'm much less likely to get burnt by hot steaming water from the top of the kettle. I like the longer cord. I like the display for showing the temperature. Being able to hold the temperature, also very nice. If you're waiting for someone, hey, it keeps it hot for you. What's not to like about that? It's also faster than the Brentwood, and it does a better job of consistent pouring, which I also really do like. It's an admirable unit with a lot of great qualities. It does have a slightly smaller 1 liter capacity versus the 1.5 in the Brentwood. Of course, it costs a little bit more, but it is easier to clean because you can just pop that top off, get in there and clean it out. Now, I use reverse osmosis water, which of course helps prevent any of that build up from scaling, as you might see with just using city water. So I recommend using reverse osmosis or distilled water in these units. Really fantastic. It's so elegant. It's just nice to even have and sit there. Overall, I do recommend it, and the user manual was on point. One of the best user manuals that I've read through. Usually there's a lot of grammar errors. If you liked today's video, leave a like, share it, comment down below, and subscribe.